First talk to our times, towards an ethnography of a self-poisoning mind. Foucault, in many ways, puts his finger on exactly what is wrong with modernity. In Discipline and Punish, talking in the context of the 19th century, he will say that the soul has become the prison for the body, by which I would take him as meaning that the soul has things it feels it integrally is, and it forces its body to conform. But those things always come from outside. They're rules and regulations, rules about getting up and working hard, about a sexuality and who you're allowed to fall in love with, about ways you must feel about your body. In Foucault's time period that he is studying, these rules are all moralistic, very prescriptive. And now, haven't we freed ourselves of that dream? Of course not. Because now they've become utterly commercial. So that the prison of the soul spins for the body is a prison of product. It's your duty not to smell of sweat. It's your duty to be fat. It's your duty to be thin. It's your duty to drive this car, to consume this product. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. You might be saving the planet, in which case you must be like this. Or you might be consuming the planet, in which case you can be like that. All of them are theories of identity that force upon us a reality that conforms with a whole set of values that are always external to us. And the irony is then that a lot of the let's save the planet squad ain't going to save the planet because they haven't challenged the thing that got us in the problem in the first place, which is that theory of identity. That theory of identity that forces upon the little dreary voice by which we describe our day-to-day life, or the rich sequence of voices that we might describe who and what we are to ourselves, forces upon that a single identity that falls from outside and then gets anxious when it doesn't conform. None of that is going to save what we are. Rather, you're going to have to understand yourself, as Foucault says, as you are truly free. That is, in the absence of any false identity, any anxiety about who and what I am, any battlefield of the self. You only become truly free as you are understood in othering eyes. And the point about ecology is you must understand those othering eyes as no longer being human, or not necessarily human. You're free in the eyes of the rats that look at you and wonder about you. And understanding yourself, humans understanding themselves in terms of that wider world is possible and is our redemption.